Hi guys. Hello everyone. Are you there? Are we live? Yes, I think so. Hi Janta. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Am I visible? In the chat, please. कोई मुझे बता दो. Am I audible? Am I visible? Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Audible, visible, perfect. No problem? No. Yes. 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 Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How was your day, Janta? How was your day, guys? कैसा रहा तुम्हारा आज का दिन? What did you guys do today? Good. अच्छा जी. ऐसा क्या किया तुमने जो आज का दिन? फाइन. अच्छा. हाय गर्मी, बहुत गर्मी है यार, बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी है. Like, पूछो मत. It's like way too hot. Okay. एक नंबर. अरे बाप रे, एक नंबर. क्या बात है. All right. Perfect then. I guess. How's your day? My day was also bit okay. मतलब इतना कुछ नहीं, खास तो नहीं था, but yes, it was okay kind का. कुछ नहीं. मैंने तो कल हो सो गया ट्रेडिंग में. अरे, कोई नहीं, होगा. Hello sir, I'm from America. Oh my god, nice. Then I'm from Africa. Okay. So how many people? Yeah, fine, decent amount. They please tell us about freelancing. Oh my god. Okay. Sir, what about present? What about presenty? What do you mean by presenty? Like, I'm not sure. Hi everyone. Hello. Okay. So let me first sum up the previous session, right? That what we did in our previous session basically. So and what we are going to do in this further session also, right? So hello, hi. Yeah. So it's a 5 days boot camp, right? As we are all aware of this thing. So it's a 5 days boot camp of ChatGPT, in which we are going to see how effectively we can do prompting, how effectively we can ask questions to ChatGPT and to get the desired outputs, right? So this is what we are currently doing for this 5 days. Okay, domain you're working currently. So I'm currently working as a front end developer, right? And where are you from? I'm from Delhi. Please tell me the process of attendance. Sorry, bro, I'm not the right person to ask the process of attendance. Maybe Let's Upgrade can do so. Rahul's talking about attendance. Oh my god. Okay. Please speak in Hindi. Mohit, I'm so sorry, friend. I can't speak in Hindi completely, but yes, I'll try to go bilingual. No worries. आपने notes नहीं भेजे यार. I I'm not sure how to send the notes like I can send in chat, but I'm not sure वो तुम्हारे तक पहुंचेंगे कि नहीं. So maybe I guess someone from Let's Upgrade can do me a favor of sharing the notes, right? So I'll ask them to put it either on Notion or like anywhere from which you can attend. If I miss the first lecture, no worries, Anuj. If you have missed the first lecture, then you can do it. ChatGPT is useful in UI UX design. Yes, it is useful. Not much, but yes, up to some extent it is, right? Drive link for notes. Yes, I can share the links of the PPT itself, but we'll have to figure it out how we can share the notes, right? So let me discuss with Let's Upgrade, and we'll do that as well, right? Okay. So I guess uh am I still audible and visible, guys? I guess you have not connection. Guys, am I still audible or visible? Like, I hello, can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Okay. So now what we did yesterday, right? So yesterday we just did a basics that how ChatGPT was originated, how NLP was originated, what is like what ChatGPT is important for, how what is OpenAI, and like what all this, right? So yes. So now first of all, let us revise what we have did right yesterday. So yesterday we have learned that yes, there is an organization called OpenAI who has developed ChatGPT back in 2018. That was the first version of GPT 1, right? And then in 2019 they introduced GPT 2, and then in 2022 they finally brought the ChatGPT 3, right? And what was the changes in all these versions of ChatGPT was basically from first version to the third version or 3.5th version, they have introduced the NLP, that was natural language processing, in their models, and which was the end goal of OpenAI to do so, right? So what OpenAI wanted to achieve was to introduce a natural language processing to its model so that we can get the more humanly like outputs from this model, right? And that's how ChatGPT was originated back in 2018 and got famous in 2022 or 23, I can say, right? And then when it comes to the NLP, like what NLP is, so when we put together the computer science, the computers are, linguistics and some artificial intelligence, right? The computers with artificial intelligence and our own language, when we mix all together, it combines to make an NLP, that is natural language processing. And why NLP is important and how NLP is originated, that also we have discussed yesterday. So if you have not watched that session, please go and watch that session also right after this session, not in between, right? So yeah, NLP is basically important so as to get in a more humanly like responses from a machine learning model. And how it was originated, so first it was something called rule based mechanism. So what happened in rule based mechanism, that we have to write some set of rules. So basically it was an if or else condition that we have to write, and it was really a very hard work that one has to do for writing these rules and all those things. So that's why they from this rule based mechanism they switched to the statistical machine learning. But there was a problem in statistical machine learning, that yes, it was able to give the output as per the previous records or as per the previous statistics, but still there was a confusion that the complete context of what we are asking, or the complete context what we have asked in like back, right, what we have asked previously, was completely missing. The context was completely missing, right? Then they introduced us this machine learning and neural networks to overcome this problem of losing the context. So now what is happening? Now what is happening after the introduction of this neural networks and your artificial intelligence or machine learning? So we have just combined all of these. And we have prepared a model which keeps our context as well, right? Which gives us the output as per our context, right? Also, there were few drawbacks of using this NLP. So when we are using the NLP, those challenges, not drawbacks, I can say, there are few challenges that we are still facing, right? So challenges such as when we put any slang, when we put any idioms, phrases, so it is unable to understand those idioms, phrases, or like slang. So it is unable to understand that as well right now. So this is the challenge. This is the biggest, one of the biggest challenges that we are facing right now as well. And the team, again, the technology is again evolving day by day. So maybe in future we'll get through all these challenges, right? So anybody any doubts so far can ask me, and then we'll start the today's session, right? If you guys have any doubts, you can feel free to put in the chat. And till then, let me share my screen. Yum, 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 yum. Sure. So is my screen shared, guys? Is my screen shared? No doubts. Perfect. Hi, MAG. I don't know who is this MAG, but hi. Yes. Please tell us about freelancing. Okay. See, freelancing is something that you're not bound to work for some company or anything. So what you do, basically, there's a person, he'll pay you and you will work for that person. That's it. You'll get the money, you'll do the work. That's it. This is what a freelancer is. Right? That's it. Nothing else. Okay. So let us start with the ChatGPT or prompt engineering, right? Okay. Then anybody, first of all, why prompt engineering is important? आप क्या करते हो? भाई मैं सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर हूँ. Okay, I'm a software developer. Okay, so what is prompt engineering? What do you understand by prompt engineering? Prompt engineering से क्या समझते हो? Full screen. Okay, okay, okay. Let me do it full screen. Wait. Fine, 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 fine. Yeah. So what do you guys understand via a term called prompt engineering? To get the desired output? No, no. Prompt engineering does not stand for to get the desired output. No, this is not what prompt engineering is. What is prompt engineering? What do you guys understand with the term prompt engineering? First of all, tell me, are they two different words or like what? How to write the correct prompt? Okay, then what is prompt? What is prompt first? What is prompt? A perfect question, exactly. Understanding and talking with chatbots. Okay, to tell system to have desired outputs. Okay, art of giving prompts. Okay, it's a process where we enter the prompt and get the desired output. Okay, fine, perfect, perfect. So see, when we talk about prompt engineering, so first of all, prompt engineering is a combination of two words, that is prompt as well as engineering, right? So when I say in like a high level language, when I say in high level language, let us first try to understand it in high level language and then we'll break it further, right? So means I want to engineer this prompt, right? So I want to engineer this prompt. Now what is prompt? What is prompt? So prompt is nothing but a set of words. Prompt is a set of words, or I can say it's a question, right? That we ask. It's a question that we ask. It's a set of rule that we give. It's a set of information that we provide to our model. That is what a prompt is, right? So when we combine this thing with engineering, right, means we have to engineer how to ask our question, how to put the set of information, how to feed in the set of information to our model just to get the desired output, right? So this is what the prompt engineering is. So prompt engineering stands for the right method, the correct area, the correct way, the right method to feed in the question, to feed in the information, to feed in the what it is, the feed in like any question or like information or like any set of instruction to the model, as in to get the desired output, right? So that is what the prompt engineering is. Got it? Prompt engineering समझ में आया? What is prompt engineering? किसी अपने क्वेश्चन को सही तरीके से पूछना, अपने क्वेश्चन को सही तरीके से पूछना ताकि हमें हमारा डिजायर्ड आउटपुट मिले, इज नोन एज द प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग. डन? यहां तक क्लियर? यहाँ तक क्लियर? गॉट इट? परफेक्ट. गिविंग एग्जैक्टली परफेक्ट. डन. राइट. सो लेट अस नाउ सी इंट्रोडक्शन टू चैट जीपीटी. अब आते हैं कि इसमें once more, oh my god, okay, so last time let me repeat what prompt engineering is. Basically, prompt engineering is nothing but the right way, the correct way to ask the question to get our desired output, right? यहाँ पे desired word is very important, right? कि हमें एक सही क्वेश्चन पूछने का तरीका आना चाहिए ताकि हम अपना मन चाहा आउटपुट, अपना डिजायर्ड आउटपुट मॉडल से ले सकें. That is what a prompt engineering is. That's it. Nothing else, right? Now, right? Now what is the importance of chat gpt then, right? इसमें chat gpt का क्या काम आता है, right? Prompt engineering समझ में आया, but what is chat gpt then? So chat gpt क्या है? What is chat gpt? Chat gpt is nothing but a conversational tool. Always remember, कोई भी पूछे what is chat gpt? Chat gpt is a conversational tool. Now what do I mean by conversational tool? Basically, so just like you talk to your friend, just like you talk to your family, just like you talk to like anybody in this world, right? That is the same thing, that is the same way you can talk to chat gpt also, right? But the difference is, when you talk to your family, friends, or like anybody in this world, you will get the output as a vocals, and when you talk to ChatGPT, you will simply get the output as a text format, right? But the entire process is same. The entire process is same, right? Now, what is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is an AI language model trained on the massive amount of text data that generate natural language responses in a conversational style. That's it. तो चैट जीपीटी क्या करता है, एक ऐसा एक लैंग्वेज मॉडल है जो कि कुछ सेट ऑफ डेटा पे ट्रेन किया गया है ताकि हमें हमारे डिजायर्ड आउटपुट एक नेचुरल भाषा में, एक आम आम हम जैसे बातचीत करते हैं उस तरीके से हमें हमारे आउटपुट्स मिल सके. दैट इज व्हाट अ चैट जीपीटी इज. दैट्स इट, नथिंग एल्स. राइट नाउ अगर मैं बात करूं फ्यूचर की कि यार इसका फ्यूचर क्या है, या पहले हम बात करते हैं इसके बेनिफिट्स की. तो द बिगेस्ट एंड द फर्स्ट एंड द फोरमोस्ट बेनिफिट ऑफ यूजिंग चैट जीपीटी इज टू सेव आवर टाइम. दैट्स इट, दैट्स इट. चैट जीपीटी का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है कि हम अपने टाइम को सेव कर सके, हमारे एफर्ट्स को सेव कर सके, हमारे जो पैसे हैं हमारी कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव डेवलपमेंट कर सके, कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवली हम चीजों को कर सके. राइट, दैट इज द मेन बेनिफिट ऑफ यूजिंग दिस chat gpt is, right? And when it comes to the future, so as you can see that right now chat gpt has a very limited scope, that you have to go to its website to access the things, or like maybe I can say that there are some extensions or like plugins that we can use. But in future, in near future, otherwise I would say in near future, what's going to happen, chat gpt would be available in like every device inbuilt. It would be inbuilt just like Google, just like everything, right? It will be already inbuilt in your devices, and just like Hey Siri and Hey Google, you will be able to access this chat gpt kind of a thing as well. So this is the future of this AI and chat gpt also, right? So now what are the main types of outputs that chat gpt gives you, right? हम chat gpt के से किस किस तरीके से आउटपुट निकलवा सकते हैं, right? अगर हमें कोई कोडिंग रिलेटेड आउटपुट चाहिए, we can ask chat gpt. कोई learning and research paper पे if we are working, right? If we are doing any kind of a research, if we are doing any kind of a learning, then we can go to chat gpt. अगर हम कोई कंटेंट लिख रहे हैं, कुछ स्क्रिप्ट्स लिख रहे हैं, यूट्यूब की स्क्रिप्ट लिखनी है, कोई प्ले की स्क्रिप्ट लिखनी है, anything, any kind of content creation, कोई advertisement create करना है, right? We can go to chat gpt and we can ask him it to write, right? या फिर अगर हमें एक लार्ज अमाउंट के कंटेंट को एक कंसाइज वे में चाहिए, राइट? that is what synthesizing the information. So what we can say it like, I have a 3-4 sentence output and I want to say chat gpt, okay chat gpt, this is my output of like 3-4 lines and I want you to summarize it for the one line. So ChatGPT can easily do that, right? So when you want to concise your output, when you want to create any kind of a script, any kind of a play, any kind of like content creation, basically, you can go to ChatGPT. When you want to do any kind of a research work, you can go to ChatGPT. When you want to do any kind of a coding, debugging, you can always go to ChatGPT, right? Good evening, Vandana. Good evening, right? Perfect. So introduction of ChatGPT, that ChatGPT is nothing but a conversational tool. And when we want to do all these things, any of these things, we can easily go to ChatGPT. यहाँ तक कोई doubt? यहाँ तक कोई doubt? I don't think so. नहीं होना चाहिए. Please go ahead. Perfect. So now let us try to understand then, okay, I can do all these things via Google. राइट इन सब के लिए तो मैं गूगल पे भी जा सकता हूं ना. आई कैन डू कोडिंग वाया गूगल, आई कैन डू रिसर्च वर्क वाया गूगल, आई कैन डू कंटेंट क्रिएशन वाया गूगल, आई कैन डू concise way of getting the answer via Google as well, right? Then why we are choosing the chat gpt, why we are going with chat gpt, right? So let us try to find the difference between chat gpt as well as the Google, right? So the main difference, exactly, the Google is ocean of knowledge. I told this thing yesterday only, right? So the main reason why ChatGPT is different from Google is its purpose. Purpose ही अलग है. Google का purpose है search engine. Google is just a search engine. उसका purpose है तुम्हें search करके information देना, right? But ChatGPT का purpose is to communicate with you, right? To communicate with you. चैट जीपीटी वॉन्ट्स टू टॉक टू यू, आपसे बात करने का पर्पस है. चैट जीपीटी का पर्पस इज बेसिकली टू कम्युनिकेट, टू कन्वर्स विद यू, राइट? कन्वर्सेशनल. इसीलिए सबसे पहली चीज जो बोली गई थी, चैट जीपीटी इज अ कन्वर्सेशनल टूल. चैट जीपीटी इज नॉट देयर ओनली टू सर्च, राइट? So when it comes to the purpose, Google search is a search engine that helps you to find the links to the information on the web, while ChatGPT is an interactive tool, right? Always remember, ChatGPT is an interactive tool that not only finds you the information you are searching for, but intelligently process that information and personalize it as per your needs, right? Got it? Got it? Google is like recorded class and ChatGPT is like live class. Exactly, Rohit. Exactly. The perfect example. Like perfect example. ChatGPT is just like a live class in which you can ask your doubts on the go, right? In which you can ask your doubts on the go. But that is not the case with Google. So Google is something in which your information is already stored over there and you are just accessing that information. Nothing else. Nothing else, right? Nothing. So now the second difference that come between ChatGPT and Google is basically the input, how we provide the input. So when we go to Google, right? So Google always takes just a query string. It always takes just a query strings, right? Whereas ChatGPT interacts with the user in a conversational manner, and you can always reiterate to your question to get the better output. In fact, ChatGPT will ask you the follow up questions as well. क्या गूगल क्या गूगल तुमसे फॉलो अप क्वेश्चंस पूछता है? Never. Never, right? Google just takes in the search query and it will give you the result. That's it. That's it. But when it comes to ChatGPT, when you feed some prompt to ChatGPT, it will ask you the follow-up questions as well. वो सामने से क्वेश्चन पूछेगा कि अच्छा क्या आपको ये ऐसा चाहिए या आपको ऐसा चाहिए, फिर आप बोलोगे मेरे को ऐसा चाहिए, तो वो कहेगा इसमें आपको क्या ये वाले तरीके से दूं या मैं उस वाले तरीके से. So it's a follow up question that ChatGPT always asks to you, right? But that is not the case with Google, right? Then comes the output. So when it comes to the output of ChatGPT and Google, so as I already told you yesterday, that Google takes you the ocean of the sea, ocean of outputs, right? Ocean of links, in which you yourself have to find the right link. कि भाई मेरे लिए कौन सा सही link है, तुम्हें खुद से ढूंढना पड़ेगा, right? It will just take you in the middle of ocean and you yourself have to find the right output. But that is not the case for ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT will take you to the precise output that, okay, you have asked me this question. This is the output of this particular question. And if you want that, okay, this output is not sufficient for me, this output is not suffice, then you can always reiterate with your prompt, or you can always say ChatGPT, okay, ChatGPT, I'm not happy with this output, please give me this information more, right? It will always give you. It will always give you. And एक और फैक्ट है कि whenever you go to Google, right, 40% people just click the first link, right? और ऐसा नहीं है, it's not right कि मतलब first link is always correct. No, it's just the best SEO that it has done. It has no meaning of like if it's in the first place then it is right, right? That is not the case, right? So again, right? Then comes the scope. So scope is something in which Google currently is beating ChatGPT, right? Scope में Google is way more away from ChatGPT right now, right? Because as we know, Google is in the market for like I don't know how long, right? But ChatGPT just now it's a baby, right? So yes, at current point of time, Google beats ChatGPT when it comes to the scope, because Google has the largest scope, of course, and ChatGPT is just trained for a particular set of data. But yes, in the meantime, in the coming times, I'm pretty much sure that ChatGPT again will get a good command over this factor, right? So now I guess the difference between ChatGPT and Google is clear, right? Why we should go with ChatGPT and why we should not go with Google? Is it clear now? Exactly, Rising Beast. Perfect. Can ChatGPT help me building a logic for exactly? Of course, Rahul. Of course, I have not done my coding for last 1 month, right? I always go to ChatGPT and always ask ChatGPT to build me this logic. मैं खुद से कोड करना छोड़ रखा है, सॉरी. मैं खुद से कोड नहीं करता, अब मैं ChatGPT को देता हूँ. Fine. Should I move ahead? चले आगे जनता, चले आगे, चलो तो फिर. Okay, So let us now okay, website and layout interface. Okay, fine, we'll discuss it later on. Abhi nahi. Now, how to effectively create the prompts, right? Effectively prompts कैसे हम effectively prompts बना सकते हैं, right? ये एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है. मैथ्स में हमने फॉर्मूलाज पढ़े थे. फॉर्मूलाज मैथ्स में we have certain formulas, right, to get the desired output. Just like that, there are certain set of rules, there are certain set of formulas, right, which you need to follow while giving this prompt, right? And अगर आप सारे rules follow करते हो, अगर आप सारे formulas follow करते हो, then you will definitely be able to get the desired output. Now वो कौन कौन से formulas हैं, क्या क्या चीजें हैं, ये समझते हैं, right? So here are some levels of explanation, right, that I have written over here. So now suppose you want to get an explanation over a topic, right? And the topic is the sun. I will write ChatGPT, okay, explain the sun to me as first grader versus high school student versus astropsychiatrist, जो भी है पता नहीं, I don't know what is this word, right? So let me try writing the same prompt right in front of you. ठीक है, अभी अभी पूछते हैं. चलो, let us try to write the same prompt right now. ChatGPT, okay, ठीक है. तो अभी अभी मैं ChatGPT 3.5 यूज कर रहा हूँ, राइट? आई एम नॉट यूजिंग 4, राइट? बिकॉज एवरीवन डज नॉट लाइक must not be having that right now. So let us ask, okay, explain me the sun. What was the prompt? Explain the sun to me as first grader high school. Explain the sun to me as first grader versus school versus what is this astrophysicist. Okay, physicist. Okay, fine. Astrophysicist, right? Let us try to see, right? अभी मजा आएगा ना बिडू. ठीक है ब्रो, ठीक है. ओके, सो देखो, अब इसने मुझे वैसे समझाया. कैसे समझाया? अगर इसको समझाना होता कि एक फर्स्ट ग्रेडर के लिए सन क्या है, तो द सन इज अ बिग हॉट स्टार इन द स्काई. It gives us the light and makes everything warm, right? It's a giant flashlight that never runs out of battery. ये एक फर्स्ट क्लास के बच्चे को इसने समझाया, राइट? दैट एक सन क्या है? एक बड़ा सा एक स्टार है, राइट? एक हॉट स्टार है जो कि स्काई में है, जो कि हमें लाइट देता रहता है एंड सब कुछ गर्म रखता है. एंड वो एक ऐसी फ्लैश लाइट है जो कभी भी जिसकी बैटरी खत्म नहीं होती. ये एक फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड के बच्चे को समझाया उसने. एक हाई स्कूल के बच्चे को कैसे समझाएगा? अ सन इज अ मैसिव बॉल ऑफ गैसेस, राइट? मोस्टली हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम, right, that generates energy through the nuclear fusion, right? And this process releases light and heat, which is why we feel warmth and see then daylight. Okay, it is located at the center of the solar system. Its gravitational pull keep plants, something like that, right? right right तो सी, इसने क्या बोला? एक हाई स्कूल वाले को इसने सब कुछ बताया कि वो क्या है. वो एक गैसेस का बॉल है, राइट? एंड यूजुअली इसमें कौन कौन से गैसेस है? हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम, जो कि क्या करती है? एक न्यूक्लियर फ्यूजन जनरेट करती है, जिसकी वजह से हीट आती है, राइट? जिसकी वजह से मुझे हीट मिलती है या फिर डे लाइट मिलता है. और ये कहाँ पे है? इट इज लोकेटेड राइट इन द सेंटर ऑफ दिस your solar system, right? It's a high school, it's a high school mechanism, right? और अगर मैं एस्ट्रोफिजिक्स की बात करूं तो एस्ट्रोफिजिक्स में वो क्या बोल रहा है कि सन इज अ जी टाइप मेन sequence star composed primarily of hydrogen, that is 74%, helium, that is 24% by mass, with the traces of heavier elements. It's about 4.6 billion years old and currently in the stable phase. Okay, so it's a way more information that it is giving, right? difference देखा? Did you see the difference, guys? Did you see the difference? हमने उससे एक ही चीज पूछी, एक्सप्लेन द सन, राइट? अच्छा, अब अगर नाउ लेट मी शो यू द डिफरेंस, लेट मी शो यू द डिफरेंस, वेट, ओके, न्यू चैट करते, राइट? अब मैं इससे सिंपल पूछता हूं, एक्सप्लेन द सन. नाउ आई एम नॉट राइटिंग, राइट? आई एम नॉट राइटिंग एनीथिंग कि मुझे फर्स्ट क्लास की तरह समझाओ या हाई ग्रेड की तरह समझाओ या एक एस्ट्रोफिजिसिस्ट की तरह समझाओ. आई एम नॉट आस्किंग दिस. आई एम सिंपली राइटिंग एक्सप्लेन द सन. दैट्स इट. लेट्स सी व्हाट आउटपुट इट गिव्स. Can you see this? Can you see this? The sun is a typically refers to the star at the center of our solar system around the earth and the each other planet. It's a gigantic globe. Matlab it's a whole together different answer. It's a whole together different answer, right? Right? So hence it's proved that it all depends on how you want your information. That's it. That's it. If you want your information as a fourth standard, it will give you. But you need to tell ना, जब तक तुम बोलोगे नहीं, जब तक तुम कुछ बोलोगे नहीं, भाई इसमें इसमें फीलिंग्स थोड़ी है कि तुम्हारी भावनाएं समझ जाएगी. समझ रहे हो? वो कह देते हैं ना, शब्दों में मत जाओ, भावनाएं समझो. पर ऐसा नहीं होता जनता. ये इंसान नहीं है जो तुम्हारी भावनाएं समझेगा, राइट? ये शब्द ही समझता है, तो तुम्हें इसे शब्द ही देने पड़ेंगे. ओके, ओके, फाइन, गॉट इट. गॉट द लाइव एग्जांपल. सर ChatGPT में डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड करने का ऑप्शन है, नहीं आ रहा भाई. ChatGPT 3.5 में डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड करने का ऑप्शन नहीं है, ChatGPT 4 में. अच्छा, आ गया हो गया, मैं देखा नहीं, मैंने 4 यूज किया है. बट मे बी इसलिए बिकॉज मैं अभी लॉग्ड इन नहीं हूं. अगर मैं लॉग इन करूंगा तो शायद इसलिए मेरे को दिखे. आई एम नॉट श्योर. आई एम यूजिंग ChatGPT 4 ओनली. बट sir, how ChatGPT know way of giving answer? See, as I already told you, it's a set of data. It's a training data that already has been fed to ChatGPT, which it always refer कि अच्छा अगर मुझसे ऐसा पूछा गया है तो मुझे इस टाइप से आंसर देना है, ऐसा पूछा गया है तो इस टाइप से आंसर देना है, काइंड ऑफ, राइट? Got it, जनता? Now you can always try the other prompts such as top books I should read this year versus top 10 books I should read as upcoming and like musician, something like that. You can always do like that. Can you explain about API? Guys, let us please stick to the topic, right? Let us please stick to the topic. So the topic is for ChatGPT and nothing else. So let us first get to know like what ChatGPT is and not any other thing such as APIs. Okay. So now, what are the formulas, right? It categorizes the answer as per their need. Exactly. So why does ChatGPT get wrong answer? See, ChatGPT does not give wrong answer. It's just that you have not asked the right question. That's it. No answer is wrong or right. चलो ठीक है, वहां नहीं जाते हैं, आगे फिर कभी डिस्कस करेंगे, right? So what are the formulas of ChatGPT, right? So let us see. There are certain formulas. Like suppose आप उससे चाहते हो कि वो किसी की तरह एक्ट करे. Like suppose तुम्हें उसको एक इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट कराना है, एक मॉक इंटरव्यू करवाना है, राइट? So you need to explain that okay, you are going to act as this person, right? You are going to act as this person, and then you need to ask your question, right? Okay, now let us suppose, wait, let me copy this prompt and let me paste it. Just a second. Come on. Okay. Suppose this is a question. Wait a sec. So this is the prompt which I am copying over here and let me paste it. So see what the prompt is. My prompt says that you are an exercise and health expert. Okay. You have helped all the ages of people lose their weight. Perfect. Get in the shape and improve their health for 20 years. Okay. Your task is now to give the best advice when it comes to improving someone's health. you must always ask question before you answer, so you can get the better zone in something like that, right? So now let us analyze this prompt. अगर हम इस prompt को analyze करें, right? Let us try to analyze this prompt that okay, मैंने सबसे पहले क्या बोला कि तुम क्या हो, यू आर एन हेल्थ एंड एक्सरसाइज एक्सपर्ट. तो इससे चैट जीपीटी को क्या पता लगा? चैट जीपीटी को ये पता लगा कि मैं जो हूं, मतलब जो चैट जीपीटी है वो एक हेल्थ और एक्सरसाइज का एक्सपर्ट बंदा है. वो एक एक्सपर्ट बंदा है जिसने हर एज ग्रुप के बंदों को, हर एज ग्रुप के पीपल को वेट लूज कराने में मदद की है, राइट? मदद की है. कितने साल से 20 साल से वो ये काम कर रहा है. Is it useful for a job? Yes, it is definitely useful for a job. We all are sitting here learning this thing just so that we can use in our jobs, we can use in our day-to-day life, right? So, right. Okay. So come back. So मैंने क्या बोला, एक एक्सरसाइज एंड हेल्थ एक्सपर्ट है वो, जिसने हर एज ग्रुप के लोगों को वेट कम करने में हेल्प किया है, और वो ये काम पिछले 20 साल से कर रहा है. और अब उसका टास्क क्या है? अब उसका टास्क ये है कि उसे बेस्ट एडवाइस प्रोवाइड करनी है कि कोई अपनी हेल्थ को कैसे इंप्रूव कर सकता है. लेकिन उसको अपना आंसर देने से पहले अगर उसको कुछ डाउट्स हैं, इफ ही हैज एनी डाउट्स, तो वो मेरे से क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता है अगर उसको कुछ भी डाउट आता है बिफोर आंसरिंग, राइट? So that it can get a better zone, right? So this is my entire prompt, and see the well framed answer I get. देखना कितना वेल फ्रेम्ड आंसर मिलेगा. ओके, एब्सोल्युटली अंडरस्टूड, आई एम हियर टू हेल्प यू. अब देखो ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है मुझसे, what specifically would you like to improve about your health or fitness? Are you looking to lose a weight, increase your strength, improve flexibility, or something else? So let me ask it that I am willing to put on some weight gain, but should look lean. Let us try to see. Got it? Gaining weight while maintaining a lean physique involves the combination of building muscle masses, maintaining a fat gain. Here are some questions to better understood your situation. Okay, अब ये मेरे से वापस से क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, समझ रहे हो? Can you imagine it? What is it? It's a normal conversation, isn't it? ये एक नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन नहीं हो रही क्या? बताओ. अगर तुम अपने जिम ट्रेनर के पास जाते हो, इफ यू गो टू योर जिम ट्रेनर एंड यू आस्क हिम, भाई मेरे को जो है मेरा वेट बढ़ाना है, लेकिन मुझे क्या करना है, मुझे अपना शेप मेंटेन करके रखनी है, तो तुम्हारा जिम ट्रेनर क्या कहेगा? आज भाई ये मशीन पे वो कर ले, प्रैक्टिस कर ले. नहीं, ही विल ऑलवेज आस्क यू दैट भाई अभी तेरी करंट डाइट क्या है, क्या एक्सरसाइज तू फॉलो करता है, कितना टाइम जिम जाता है, कितना टाइम सोता है, कितना टाइम खाता है, कितना टाइम पीता है, क्या करता है, राइट? इट विल आस्क यू द फॉलो अप क्वेश्चन, एंड दैट्स द सेम थिंग व्हिच ChatGPT इज डूइंग, इजंट इट? बोलो, राइट? yes, it is asking me the question. It is asking that current diet, what does your current diet looks like? Okay, are you consuming enough calories to support the muscle growth? Right? Okay, fine. Exercise routine, what does your current exercise routine consist of? Are you focusing on the resistance training or build muscles? Okay, fine. How much weight you are looking to gain in the period of time? See, and if I answer all these questions, it will give me my output. Isn't it good? Isn't it a conversational tool? Tell me. अब कोई कहेगा कि ये सर्च टूल है. Is it just a search tool, जनता? Is it just a search tool? Do you think so? Sir, why ChatGPT repeats the same answer when particular question is asked repeatedly? See, as I already told you, Kamlesh. So it is because it keeps the context. It keeps the entire context. Now tell me, okay, let me give you the example that it keeps the context. मैंने इसको बोला था you must ask question before your answer. वो मैंने इस वाले prompt में बोला था. क्या जब मैंने इसको दोबारा prompt दिया, क्या मैंने इस वाले prompt में उसको बोला कि you must ask question before the answer? No, मैंने नहीं बोला, लेकिन क्योंकि मैंने इसके ऊपर वाले प्रॉम्प्ट ने बोला था कि यू नीड टू आस्क द क्वेश्चन बिफोर योर आंसर, that's why it kept the complete context. It knows that okay, I have been told to ask the question before my answers, and that's why, since I have not written any statement over here to ask the question, but it has picked up that thing from the above prompt, above context, right. Ankit, I'm not sure. I don't think so. मेरे को आज तक कभी नहीं दिया. Maybe तुम्हारा क्वेश्चन कुछ ज्यादा ही टफ होगा. That's why. Okay. Fine. Fine. Does that answer your question, guys? Explain how API keys work. Explain how API keys works. Okay. Without the measurement, how to give the answer? नितेश, यू कैन ट्राई आस्किंग इट, राइट. पूछो उससे बार बार कि यार मेरा भी करंट वेट ये है, मुझे इतना वेट चाहिए, मेरी करंट एक्सरसाइज में ये करता हूँ. कीप ऑन टेलिंग हिम, वो बताएगा. ट्रस्ट मी, इट विल टेल यू, राइट. यू कैन यूज co-pilot. No. Co-pilot is entirely different thing, यार. Co-pilot is basically for coding, right? It is like for everything. Co-pilot is for coding, right? For code suggestions and auto fulfillment and all those things. Okay. Ranjana, I am speaking in English, but I need to take care of the people, those who doesn't understand English as well, right? So a bit of Hindi will work, I guess, right? Please cooperate. Okay. So now, likewise, there are some other formulas as well. Like suppose if you want to ignore the previous, just a minute. Yeah. If you want to ignore all the previous instructions you have given, right? So you can always say that, okay, ignore all my previous instruction before this one. So it will ignore all the previous context. It will lose all the previous context, and it will increase. It will start as a fresh. Right? Now there's some tone friendly and casual. So what I can say. Suppose what happens. Suppose मेरी लड़ाई हो गई, right? Suppose मेरी girlfriend से लड़ाई हो गई है. And मैं आया हूँ ChatGPT के पास कि यार what happens today I just had a fight with my friend or like girlfriend. So I want to talk to him or her or like what is, but I don't know how to text. So could you please write me some text in a tone friendly and casual way? It will give you the text in a friendly and a casual manner. Likewise, अगर तुम्हें अपने ऑफिस का कुछ काम करना है, right? Suppose you want to drop. I have done this. Okay, cool. Okay, so suppose if you want to do any office work, right? So you need to draft any mail or something like that. So you can always go to ChatGPT. Okay, I need to draft this mail. So can you please frame me a mail in a serious and a formal way? It will give you in a formal way, right? Explain this to as 5-year student. ये तो हम already देख चुके हैं, right? वो 10 साल वाला example जो हमने ऊपर देखा था. So all these are the formulas that you can always use, that you should always use, right? You should always use. Okay, got it, जनता. चलें आगे. Okay, now suppose we have this thing. Now seeing the difference. Nice, good. As I observed, if we ask a question and it gives the answer, but without briefing previously tasked for the latest update question. As I observed, if we ask a question and it gives the answer, but without briefing the previous task for latest update questions. I didn't get your point, Achit, whatever your name is. Sorry. So let us try one more example, right? So this is an example. This is saying this is a prompt, right? This is a prompt. Let me take a new chart. Describe. Your task is to describe. क्या describe करना है जनता? What should I ask? जो पहला कमेंट करेगा वही पूछूंगा. पहला कमेंट. What should I ask her to ask this model to describe? GPT, okay. API. चलो GPT को आया सबसे पहले. So GPT. Okay. Your task is to describe chat GPT. पहले मैं सिर्फ ये बोलता हूं, ठीक है? मैं XYZ वर्ड हटा देता हूं. First, I will ask, your task is to describe chat GPT. Let us see. Fine. इसने मुझे इतना सा आंसर दिया. Now let me change this question. Let me change my prompt. Your task is to describe ChatGPT in 1000 words. Your task is to describe ChatGPT in 1000 words. Let us see. Here you go. It's that simple. It's that simple. See? Isn't it? Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool, Janta? लो हो गया, डन. कहां उसने सिर्फ इतना आंसर दिया था, right? When I asked him to describe ChatGPT, he gave me like 6-7 lines. That's it. But when I asked him to describe in like 1000 words, it gave me the whole thing. The whole. This is the power of prompting. Got it? Got it, Janta? Okay. Now, let me write this. Now let me write that do not include ChatGPT and remove all your commas. Remove all your commas from your answer. राइट. अब मैंने क्या बोला कि तुमने मेरे को जो आउटपुट दिया है उसमें से तुम चैट जीपीटी इंक्लूड मत करो. डोंट इंक्लूड चैट जीपीटी, राइट, एंड रिमूव ऑल योर कोमास फ्रॉम योर आंसर. डोंट इंक्लूड चैट जीपीटी एज अ वर्ड एंड रिमूव ऑल योर. अब देखो, नाउ लेट अस सी द आउटपुट. अब तुम्हें इसमें चैट जीपीटी नहीं मिलेगा. You will not find any chat GPT. Ask him to describe a program to develop a chat GPT application. Guys, Manikant, it's a vague prompt. Try to understand. You cannot directly say कि okay, you give me an code to develop chat GPT. नहीं देगा, कभी जिंदगी में नहीं देगा. यही तो हम समझ रहे हैं. Try to understand, guys. Please try to understand. You cannot directly go and throw a vague prompt that okay, give me this. No, ऐसे नहीं होता भाई. समझो. Try to understand. It's not the way, right? Who maintains ChatGPT? OpenAI. That's an organization that maintains ChatGPT, right? Okay. If I ask the question, it gives the right answer, but without briefing the previous task. How to understand that we are asking related to the previous task, sir? Acha, okay. So as I already told you, when it was coded, right? When it was built, so it was already there that okay, in a current thread. So अभी जो चल रहा है, this is my current thread. तो अभी तक जो भी मैंने पूछा उसने उसका एक कॉन्टेक्स्ट बना के रख लिया अपने पास, right? It has saved the context for this current thread, right? And whenever I say please ignore all my instructions till now, until and unless I say this line, it will keep the context, it will remember the context, and whatever I have told him the previous instruction, it will act on that instruction because it has been coded in such a way. Okay. Can we customize our code according to our needs? Yes, exactly. Of course you can. Okay, so you can always ask as many questions as you want, right? Is type say you can ask it, right? Okay, fine. Now here are some more prompts that we have. Let us try this. Okay, so now what I'm saying, let me write this prompt. Let me ask this interesting prompt. Okay, I'm saying I want you to act as a JavaScript console, right? I want you to act as a JavaScript console. Okay, I will type the command and you will reply with what JavaScript console should show, right? Okay, perfect. I want you to only reply with the terminal output inside one unique code block, okay, and nothing else. Perfect. Don't need to write any explanations, okay. Do not type any command unless and until I instruct you to do so. Perfect. When I need to tell you something in English, right, I will do so by putting that inside this curly braces like this. And here is my first command, console log hello. तो अगर हम हेलो वर्ल्ड जावास्क्रिप्ट कंसोल में देखेंगे तो क्या ऐसा ही दिखेगा? टेल मी. नेक्स्ट command next command is a is equals to 10, b is equals to 20, console.log a plus. Let's see. आ गया. Is it acting as a console log? Tell me. Is it acting as a console log? I will share that PPT. Right. Okay. Sujit has a question. Let us try doing it. Right. Sujit has a question, and Sujit gave me a prompt. Let us directly copy paste this prompt, and this prompt says act as a chess expert. Okay. Describe the rules and regulation of it in a simple way, and in the same time tell me some ways to mate the king within 5 steps and explain it. Okay, fine. Let's see. Instead of chess expert, I am just writing you are a grandmaster. Or right, you are a grandmaster, right? You are act as a grandmaster. Let's see now. Done. अरे यार, stay loud out. See, does that answer, Sujit? Does that answer? हो गया? Done. Okay. Now let me do one thing. Let me go one level deep. Okay, Sujit. So the steps that you have told me to checkmate my opponent, right? He already followed the same steps. Now tell me how to save my king. Let's see now. Fine. ये उसकी डिफेंस मूव भी आ गई. सही है जनता, क्या बोलते हो? कूल कूल. Chat GPT OP. Chat GPT OP in the chat. If you feel Chat GPT is OP, write Chat GPT OP in the chat. लिख दो कमेंट में. कर दो स्पैम. Chat GPT OP के साथ. कर दो जनता, स्पैम कर दो. Chat GPT OP. गजब. अरे बाप रे. It's so cool. OP, this is cool. OP, 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 OP. Excel tricks. Excel tricks. Yes, we have some Excel tricks as well. अरे OP sir नहीं, OP chat GPT bro. I'm not OP. Overpowered. Okay. Perfect. Now, what are some modifiers, right? What are the modifiers that we have for the chat GPT to get the better output? I have done project using GPT. I am doing all the projects using GPT. Okay, right. So what are the modifiers, right? What are the how we can use the modifiers as to get in the better output? So first of all, let us understand what the modifier is, right? What is modifier? So when we say modifiers, so modifiers are some words which can always add on few values to our prompts, to our what we are asking. जैसे कि अगर मुझे words such as some, few, many, most, all, these can always modify your answer. जैसे सपोज करो अगर मुझे कहीं घूमने जाना है, so I will always say that suggest me some places over there. या अगर मुझे सारी प्लेसेस चाहिए तो आई विल राइट सजेस्ट मी ऑल दी प्लेसेस. आउटपुट विल वेरी. चेंज क्या है? चेंज सिर्फ एक वर्ड का है, सम एंड ऑल. पहले मैंने पूछा सजेस्ट मी सम प्लेसेस इन गुड़गांव वेयर आई शुड विजिट. देन मैं पूछ रहा हूं सजेस्ट मी ऑल द प्लेसेस इन गुड़गांव वेयर आई विजिट. राइट? आउटपुट विल वेरी. These are known as the modifiers. Always remember you have to choose the right modifier. मोस्ट ऑफ द प्लेसेस पूछूंगा अलग आउटपुट आएगा, फ्यू प्लेसेस पूछूंगा अलग आउटपुट आएगा. जस्ट लाइक दैट वी हैव सम एडजेक्टिव्स एज वेल, राइट? कुछ एडजेक्टिव्स भी such as happy, exciting, loud, slow, all these things, that this will definitely affect your answer, right? This will definitely like affect your answers. Extremely, totally, right? All these are some things, these are some modifiers which you should always put in depending upon the prompt that you're asking. If you want a negative prompt, put not, never, no, right? These are for negative prompts. Okay, then comes your number words. अगर तुम्हें एक चाहिए, दो चाहिए, many, several, these are some number words that you should ask. जैसे मैंने पूछा कि मुझे 1000 words में वो चाहिए या मुझे 10 lines में आंसर चाहिए, right? You should always try this. I noticed that whenever I ask same question for any other AI, they are not accurate and not specific like ChatGPT. See, okay, Prag. I will say one sentence and that should answer your question. Original होता है bro. ठीक है, ठीक है. There is always a first mover advantage that we have in the market, right? So, yep. Okay. Okay. So there are some time words as well, as you can see over here. Ki abhi, now, soon, yet, and like what. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So always try to use these modifiers to get the better output. Done. Any doubts so far? बस हो गया. Create your prompt. ये done and then the end. Perfect. कोई doubt जनता यहाँ तक? Anybody, any doubt? पूछ लो. If you guys have any doubts, feel free to ask me. So आज हमने देखा how to effectively write the prompts. Now you guys can try how to effectively write the prompts. खेलो थोड़ा prompt से खेलो, right? Sir, please share the PPT link. Let me share in the chat itself, यार. मैं chat में डाल रहा हूँ. It's your responsibility to get it from there. ये लो. I am spamming in the chat. Sorry, let's upgrade. I have to do so. Guys, these are the PPTs, right? PPT for today, right? And the PPTs for yesterday. Let me share that as well. Can't you find my account and you will find all the PPTs over there? No. Profile. Okay, fine. Right. PPT is pinned link. Okay, PPT is in pinned links. Fine, PPT is in pinned link. Recap, please. Okay, okay. Recap. 5 minutes quickly recap. Okay. So yes, ChatGPT is basically ChatGPT is what ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is a conversational tool, right? ChatGPT is a conversational tool which always answers you in a conversational manner, just like a live human responses, right? Okay. And when it comes to the difference between ChatGPT and your Google, so what is the difference between ChatGPT and Google? Basically, is that the major difference is purpose. So the purpose of Google was just to act as a search engine, right? But whereas in ChatGPT, it is more of a conversational tool which talks to you just like a real humans. Okay, and then comes the input method. So when you feed in the input in Google, it is just a query string. वो सिर्फ एक query string है, right, that you feed in the Google. But when it comes to ChatGPT, so you feed in your prompt, and if the desired output is there, it's okay. But if you are not getting the desired output, you can always reiterate your prompt, and even you can ask ChatGPT to ask the follow-up questions in your inputs, right? Then comes the output method. So when it comes to the output, ChatGPT gets you to the precise output, right? Whereas when it comes to the Google, it takes you to the ocean of the links in which you yourself have to find the right output. Okay, okay. Then it comes to the scope, right? So ChatGPT has a limited scope as of now. Google has a much wider scope for now, right? So ChatGPT right now is way behind than Google, right? Then it comes to the writing the perfect prompt, how to write the perfect prompt, right? So when it comes to the writing the perfect prompt in ChatGPT, there are some set of rules, right? You can always say that okay, you need to act as a this thing, you need to act as a trainer, you need to act as an expert in this, you need to act as a this, right? So this is one type of a prompt. Or you can say that okay, you need to explain me this thing as a 5-year-old student, or you need to explain me this thing as a expert in this, right? So these are certain uh, kind of rules that you should follow before asking, right, to the chat gpt. Okay, then comes your modifier. So you should always use some modifiers, right, just such as a few, give me 10 liner output, give me सर एक क्लास खत्म करो, दूसरी क्लास भी लेनी है अभी, हाँ ब्रो, but just give me 2 more minutes, just give me 2 more minutes, right? You should always ask, I want a few things, I want many things, I want all the things related to this topic. So these are kind of a modifier which always gives you the better result, right? So this is what we have studied till now कि भाई चैट जीपीटी में हम अच्छे से हमारा आउटपुट कैसे ले सकते हैं, right? And in tomorrow's session we are going to do the different types of like prompting. What are the types of prompting we have, right? So that we are going to do in tomorrow's session. Okay, okay, perfect. This interview preparation example we can do tomorrow because we have one more class to take at 7:30, right? So let me end this session right now. Okay, I'm coming charge over live. Okay, fine. And notes and prompts to use. The it's already in pin description. So this link is already in pin description, and you can access all the prompts and all from there, right? Okay, guys. So I should end this session now. Okay, okay, Janta. Okay. Okay, meet again. Let's meet again in tomorrow's session at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. Fine. Let's upgrade. I'm good to go. Bye, guys. Bye.